We are going on date lunch, not date night. Good morning, you. My husband and I are going on a quiet, calm Sunday date. I'm still getting ready while I'm talking to you. And I thought maybe I could share with you a little bit of it. And if you don't know me, my name is Melody. I do calm videos like this that you can have in the background while you're doing your laundry, working, or just relaxing. I hope you enjoy, and if you like this kind of content, please make sure to subscribe. You're so welcome here. So, I'm curious to know if you also have experience, especially after your 40s, that instead of going at date nights, you're going on day dates instead. Lately, we have been appreciating being able to be one of the first ones. The salads are fresh, the food is fresh, and the place is almost to ourselves, so it almost feels like a VIP experience. It's more quiet, and actually it's a little bit cheaper because it's lunch. In dinner time it's a little bit more expensive. They also have a little bit more variety, like soups and so on, but it's not things that we would normally pick that much anyway. So yeah, and then we're probably, depending on the weather, it's kind of windy and gray today, so depending on the weather we might go for a walk, maybe somewhere nice, the beach, hopefully. But if it's too windy, we might just go to shops and look at things we need. Sometimes when you're in your 40s, your date night is combined with doing errands and so on. So yeah, I hope you come along and enjoy. I'll try to show you as much as possible. I'm a little bit shy in my recording in public, especially like a restaurant. And this restaurant in particular is a buffet, and also the cashiers very close to, and their stations where they actually prepare the food are very close to the actual buffet, so I might be a little bit too embarrassed to film the buffet itself, but I can show you my plate. So we'll see how it goes. Today I'm wearing a simple dress, and it's nice if you have room if I eat a lot. And I still have yet to put on my sandals. Before getting any further, let me give you a little bit backstory. So the day started with us going to an Asian buffet. Um, we had talked about going to a local cafe that opened close to the bay. It looks nice. And then I looked at the menu and I realized that maybe it was not as exciting if it was just for the food. Maybe we'll go another time just to hang out, maybe have a cup of coffee or something. So, but for our lunch date today, we ended up eating Asian food, and I was a little bit unsure this morning if I wanted to go. My energy was a little bit low, and also even my cell phone's battery was low. So I actually had tried to make an introduction, and the battery just ran out. So I think I realized it was just going to be one of those slow days, and that was okay. We got to the restaurant and I was expecting it to be empty because we went there to the, when it opens at 11:30 or so. And I thought we were going to be the only people there and it was going to be quiet and VIP. And turns out there was like a large group of like 30 people who had reserved a table for what seemed to be like a celebration. So, but anyway, yeah, I ended up taking like some my usuals. I normally like to take a lot of protein, like shrimps and chicken and so on. And as usual, it was good. I normally have like a second time and sometimes a third time. And then we have like a little bit fruit and so on as dessert. So yeah, we had a nice time there, and after we went there, we decided to go for a walk. I like to go for a walk. I don't know, my conscience feels a little bit like eased after eating a large meal to go for a walk. And it's supposed to be summer right now. So I'm wearing like short sleeves. I brought a thin summer jacket just in case, but I left it in the car because the sun was kind of shining at this point. It was gray in between, but it's supposed to be summer, so I thought it was going to be warm. And we went to a place, it's quite nice to look. It's close to the ocean. but it was so windy. So after like, I don't know, 7 minutes, not even 10 minutes, I just told my husband I couldn't do anymore. It felt so cold. It ended up being a short walk because it was so cold. So we will try to walk somewhere else, maybe indoors. And that is why it was freezing. It's only 14 degrees Celsius. So actually, I don't think I've mentioned on this channel before. Maybe I have. I like thrifting. It was not a thing for me before, but then I realized I could do thrifting online and find places where people have barely used anything, or where they have like a standard of how things should look. So, but then in our neighborhood, a physical shop opened, and in this case it's people's own stuff, so each stand has like a little different vibe, different stuff. Someone who enjoys leopard print even more than I do. So we went there and we took every aisle and walked back and forth and looking at things. I didn't find anything. I like to try to see if I can find like dresses or accessories, and so I didn't find anything. My husband found a book that he bought for 10 krona, which is quite cheap. And yeah, then after that, we actually, this morning, the bathroom hand wash clogged. So we used the only pair of gloves we had to try to unplug it. We actually managed to do it, my husband did. But we ended up, I want to buy some new gloves. I don't really want to reuse the ones we used this morning. So we went to the supermarket. A few gluten-free stuff. Called Netto. It's quite common in Denmark, and looked around for a little bit. You know, like our Saturday date night turned into date day, and it ended up being like errands and so on. But I'm still glad I went because we had a nice time, and sometimes it doesn't have to be a candlelight dinner, and that's also okay because now we are home. We have been on our date, and now we can rest. Actually, I think I might do a live stream in a little bit because I have so much laundry that I have to fold. And maybe I can do it with your company for a little bit, and yeah, then I'll rest and probably watch a movie or so later on TV. If you enjoy this kind of slow-paced video, I hope you subscribe for more calm daily life, not too perfect videos. Follow along with me, and if you want to watch another video like this right now, YouTube is about to suggest a similar video to this right here.